I'm just so happy that I got to meet you and that you came into my life. I love you very much, and I can't wait to start this marriage with you, a new chapter in our lives. And I'm so grateful for everything that you have done and encouraged me to do in the past years and helped me grow as a person. I love you, babe. So, Robert and I first met at the police department, but from there we started talking, and we would have lunch every time we worked. Every evening we would have dinner, and we would talk for long hours. And at dinners turned into conversations. He turned into my best friend. He turned into someone that I look up to, someone that I admire very much, not only as a role model, but as a person, and the characteristics that I wanted to have in my life as a person. Some of my favorite things about Robert is the way he cares about people, his heart. He has a very noble heart, and he's a very honest person. He always encourages people to be their best. But what I admire and I love about him the most is that he makes me feel complete. One of the things that I'm most excited about marriage is to be with Robert and get to experience this new chapter along, with our little ones. And make our family grow as a complete family, and be able to experience the years together and show one another, experiences in life and unite them together as one. I just want to say, Robert, that I love you very much, and that I'm so happy that I get to be your wife and to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you.
Because the image of God indwells us, we are able to personally know and experience love. It has been said, "He that abides in love abides in God." This is the realization which is celebrated in worship. Where there is the presence of love, there should be worship, because God is the author of love, and He is the one that we worship. Therefore, it is the heartfelt desire of Robert and Adriana to welcome you to share and celebrate their covenant of love during this time of worship. Over a number of years, Robert and Adriana have learned to know and to love each other. Now they have decided to live their lives together as husband and wife. We have been invited to hear Robert and Adriana as they promise to face the future together, accepting whatever lie ahead. These surroundings were not chosen by chance, just as Robert and Adriana believe that they did not meet by chance. They believe that God directed them to be in the same place at the same time, and that it is God's will that helped them to find each other. Robert and Adriana, there is nothing easier than saying words, and nothing is harder than living out those words day after day. What you promise now must be renewed and rededicated tomorrow. At the end of this ceremony, legally, you will be husband and wife, but you still decide each day that stretches out before you if you will be married. Real love is something beyond the warmth and glow, the excitement of romance, of being deeply in love. It is caring as much about the welfare and happiness of your marriage partner as it is about your own. But real love is not total absorption of each other either. It is looking outward in the same direction. Love makes burdens brighter because you divide them. It makes joys more intense because you share them. It makes you stronger so you can reach out and become involved with life in ways that you would dare not risk alone. Ephesians 5:31 says, "For this cause a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh." The scriptures speak of the oneness that the two of you shall have after this wedding ceremony. But first, I'd like to challenge you to be one in your commitment to God. You will not make it together for a lifetime unless you are both committed in like faith to Jesus Christ. Marriage is a spiritual experience, and the ultimate priority of each of your lives should be your personal commitment in your walk with Jesus Christ. Be one in your commitment to God. I encourage you to allow Him to lead you through your entire lives. If commitment to His will and your future is together decided upon now, then you will be in oneness with Christ and with each other. The rings have been exchanged, and we've repeated the vows to each other. And now, with the blessings of your friends and family and God watching upon us today, Robert, you may kiss your bride. And I have the first to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Robert Hendrix.
Well, the day's finally come, and now it's gone. It was a uphill battle, a struggle, but it's here and it's done, and we're now husband and wife. For 5 years, you've been the soulmate. We've had our ups and downs, but you know, through the thick and thin, you've always been there for me, and I've always been there for you. That's what a relationship is. You should be able to lean on me. You should be able to cry on my shoulder. If you're having a bad day, you know, you should be able to unload it on me. We have beautiful children together. We love their family very much. I love you. I always have, and I always will. And like I said before, a long time in the past, and you know, you saved my life in a lot of ways. And if it wasn't for you, a lot of the darkness in my life would have consumed me. But you actually brought the brightness back and a smile back to my face. And for that, I'm truly blessed, and I thank you. And I love you very much. She was easy to talk to. And I was able to unload a lot of stuff on her, and she'd listen. And it felt good to talk to somebody who heard what I was saying. Her eyes are probably my number one thing. I can just look into her eyes and read her soul. Her love, it's different from what I've had in the past. You know, it's different to love somebody and to be in love with somebody. And I'm in love with her because she's in love with me. But one thing I want you to know is that I'm always here and I'm always gonna be. I've never walked away, and I won't. When I proposed, I said, I want to have a small wedding. Nothing extravagant, huge, or anything like that. I just want someplace where your dad can walk you down the aisle. And from that, it turned into this. But you know what? It was worth the struggle to get to this point. It was worth the smile and the happiness that I saw in her eyes tonight. It's a new beginning. Today is anew, and tomorrow's anew. Like I've said a million times over, babe, in order to have a future, you gotta leave the past. And our future is bright, and I just want to make the most of it, and I want to live every day as if it were our last, because you never know what's gonna happen. She's my soulmate, and I couldn't live a day without her.
Adriana, you are the sweetest little girl ever, but I need you to take it easy on Robert. He loves you very, very much, and you love him very, very much. So you guys need to both have patience with each other and show each other that you guys love each other. I've known you since Crowder, and I know that you have the biggest heart I've ever met, like the person with the biggest heart I've ever met. You and Robert love each other, and I only strive to have what you guys have. So make sure to take care of him and for him to take care of you, and I only wish you guys the very, very best. Love you guys.
I want to say thank you, Adriana, for having us here on your special day. I'm just glad that we're able to spend this special day with her, because I know I can't imagine how much this means, and it's not like we're right down the street. We came from California to spend this special day with her, and I'm so happy for her and Robert, and that they were able to that they found each other and they make each other so happy and crazy at the same time. Because
good luck, Robert.
We've seen the happiness and we've seen the craziness, in both of them. But
good
that's
luck.
what life. No, that's what life is about.
Okay,
it's not perfect. Like, we all have our ups and downs, and I just wish them a lot of love and happiness.
We wish you the best.
Exactly, from here and on. And we'll be visiting at least once a year, so cover yourself, Robert.
Thank you. It was super fun. Our first wedding, bridesmaids, well, my second. But I had fun. Crazy. Love you.
Robert and Gonzalez, as I call Adriana Gonzalez. Been through y'all through a lot of ups and downs. Y'all been there for me, I've been there for y'all. All I can say is I wish y'all the best in the marriage and a happy life together, and hope everything works out the way I want it to go. And look forward to all the crazy, wondrous adventures ahead. That's all I got to say.
All right, guys, so your day has finally come and you've done the damn thing. So now it's nothing but, positive things from here. From me and my family, we wish you all the best. Pray that things that are in the past will stay in the past. It's the only way the future is going to work out. So with that being said, congratulations, you two. It's been a long journey here, but it's over with now. So embrace each other as one and leave all the drama behind. Good luck to you both.
Hey Robert, Ariana, this is Frank. I wish you many years of a happy marriage. And just remember who's boss. I don't mean you, Robert. Have a good one, man.
Hi, Adriana. First of all, congratulations. I wish you the very best. Marriage isn't always going to be easy, but I know you guys love each other, and that should be enough for you guys to get back. Love you. Bye.